Morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We take a look at your weekend weather for January 6th through the 8th. We are getting a little more wintry as a lot of you, at least in the higher elevations this morning, are waking up to snow. Some sprinkles still in lower elevations, particularly the Route 7 corridor. Most of us will change, I think, at some point today to snow. Accumulations will basically be held to higher elevations, and then temperatures settle into what I wouldn't call as maybe still a degree or two above normal for the next couple of days, but only a degree or two, not 10 to 15 degrees above normal. So a little more wintry as we head through the week, although certainly still no real cold outbreaks out on the horizon. Nobody's too sad about that, but also no big snowstorm. So if you're a winter weather lover, it's still kind of the pattern is not great. So here is the upper level, some upper level energy associated somewhat with also still some energy that's hanging back here that has been associated with the storm fronts, the several different storms that have headed in our direction all week. And finally, we are starting to clear this out. This portion of the storm will swing through today. I'm going to show you radar in a little bit. There's definitely some snow associated with this, but not a ton of snow, but enough snow to at least make the ground white again for most of us who are down to green grass. And then after that, the weather gets quiet for the weekend. Not full sun. We have some clouds here. And then this system here is going to start to develop and head in our direction, but it's going to stay south of us Sunday into Monday. But we'll still throw some clouds in our direction Sunday afternoon as well. So not a full sun weekend, but we will see more sun. It won't be dreary and drizzly like it has been for days, it seems like, on end. So weather forecast is certainly better than it's been. Here's your radar across the country. We'll zoom in here across the Northeast and look at specifics in a second, but you can see out to our west, though, the precipitation has basically come to an end to our southeast, to our southwest as well. And so after we swing through this today, and any snow precipitation should end by early evening at the latest today. That will bring to an end our winter weather or our precipitation for at least the next several days. In terms of close-up radar, let me put myself on the front so you can actually see me. You can see a lot of this is rain at low, although across southern Vermont, a lot of it is snow, except for at the lower elevations, basically west of the Greens. Definitely snow here in Londonderry at my elevation, 1,000 feet, but east of the Greens seems to be holding on to some colder air. We'll get a little bit of snow, burst of snow this morning, then a break, then another burst of snow. This will enhance a little bit. This is the one that actually gives us the chance at the inch or two of accumulation that we're going to see. Again, this isn't a real big storm, but it is going to provide us with the opportunity for a little bit of accumulation in some spots. Let's take a look quickly again at the temperatures. You can see most of us are near or below freezing across the spine of the Greens and east. To the west, we're still holding on to some slightly warmer air, 30, and in fact, some upper 30s even, where we got a ways to go. Down in Bennington, this is mostly going to be a rain event. Even up through Rutland, I would say rain, at least for the first slug of moisture. The second slug that comes through might be more snow up that way. And then, some of these locations across the Route 7 corridor, probably not going to see any snow really out of this today as well. It'll be more rain and drizzle down that way. Okay, in terms of your weekend forecast, light snow today. Oops, I missed the snowfall forecast. Geez, struggling with the controls this morning. This is the snowfall map I published yesterday morning. I think it's still quite accurate as to what's going to happen here. We're looking at 1 to 2 inches of snow across the spine of the Greens, coating 2 or less than an inch across most other areas, I think, as we head through the day. Route 7 corridor, less than an inch. And as you head towards the Connecticut River Valley, you'll see more snow than places to the west, but it'll mostly not accumulate that much as it's going to be borderline temperature-wise there as well. Okay, for your forecast for the weekend, Friday today is light snow, temperatures around 34 on average. Basically where you are now is about your high temperature. Temperature's not really going to move much. Tonight, we stay cloudy for the most part, low around 29. Tomorrow, high still 33. That is a little above average, but only a couple degrees or a few degrees above average. And then a low, we do fall back to about 20 on Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday, I don't think we get to 30 for the first time in a long time. On Sunday, still not cold, no wind, and lows as we cloud up keeps us a little bit warmer overnight at about 22 degrees. Near average temperatures on Sunday for the first time, like I said, in quite some time. Let's take a look at the highlights of the forecast here. Light snow today with 1 to 2 inches for the higher elevations. Some sun returns for tomorrow and Sunday. That'll be the first time in a while. Temperatures cool back to near normal levels for Sunday. And skiing weather will be nice. Conditions are rough after what we've seen over the last several days. So if you're here to ski, it's not the conditions won't be great, but the skiing weather in terms of temperature and no wind and not being slushed out either, no fog, that kind of stuff, that'll be much better than it's been, but still rough conditions. Hopefully we get cold enough temperatures so that they can really start to blow some snow and really start to recover here over the next few days. No big snowstorms on the horizon at the moment, at least for the beginning of next week. And then we'll have to see as we go forward from there. Again, no big cold outbreaks either, so nobody's excited about 20 below zero. And right now, which is what we often see this time of year, and thankfully we're not going to see it currently. All right, I will be back on Monday with a updated, not an updated, but a look at your work week forecast. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before, I'd encourage you to do so. Helps make sure you don't miss any of my videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here at Western Work Brother Guy.